Next to hit, Sunshine Strawberry.
Sunshine Strawberry.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. She's one step closer to 100 homers this season. The Angels on the board first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. She's got herself a home run.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Bottom of the inning, Sunshine Strawberry steps in. League leader in OPS singing.
Yeah, she's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give her. That's next level hitting right there.
Max Fried will go to work. Plate discipline and raw power. Tough to teach that combo.
Yeah, no doubt. OPS tells the story perfectly, and she's their offensive engine.
Ball, that's out.
Hammer, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and she easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
She's really showing us the dynamic skill set she brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now she swiped second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch her play the game.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
One out. Runner at second. And now batting, Mike Trout. Runner at second. Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Marsh.
Bunting for a hit.
All right, hang on. Right here.
Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
And next is the designated hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Two on, two outs. Caught him looking for the K. Angels strand a couple. They lead 4-0. So two down. Here's Gleyber Torres. Torres with some impressive production lately. And he drops it down the third baseline. Over to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Angels 4 and the Yankees nothing. Back in Anaheim, Sunshine Strawberry digging in. She's the league leader in batting average, and that bat has been scorching hot, Singy.
Yeah, everything off her barrel is loud. Gap-to-gap approach, stays inside the baseball perfectly.
On the ground, and that's a foul ball. Strawberry with another scorching run of play lately. And that one ripped to left. Bellinger takes it in for the out. One away.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Gavin.
First and second, no outs. Brendan Donovan stepping in now for the Yankees. That's ripped. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out on the tag.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Strawberry locks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, she's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe she's giving it a second pull.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Runner on the go. Out towards right center field. Varsho under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 31.
Runner at first with one gone. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Runner at second. Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. No throw. She steals third easily. And now she's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom of the 7th. Laser. Base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And next for the Angels, Sunshine Strawberry. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got her day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boo. A 2-run blast, and that swing will give her confidence the rest of the way.
Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. So runner at second, 2 down. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. This could end it. Swing, and he popped it up. She's got it. Ball game. And the Angels extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Strawberry had a great showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, it's a perfect night for baseball. Welcome to the Sunday Night Showcase. It's the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. Next to hit, Sunshine Strawberry. Strawberry working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. This one, folks, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and she's got a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of her stick.
So digging in, Gavin Sheets. She's trying for third in the dirt.
Get out, get out.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I think she surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when she took off, I think she caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. And that is downstairs. 3 and 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
This is Willie Castro.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one to first. Base hit into the outfield. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 out man at first. Ezekiel Duran stepping in now for the Yankees.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was running right there. So good job of quickly getting the pitch to the catcher. And the catcher with good footwork, really good throw on the money. Gets the base runner, and they cut off that would-be base stealer.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throws to first in time. 2 away.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still slings it to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
Strawberry over at first with one away. Runner takes off. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Runner goes again. Pitch inside.
Slide.
Throw to third. Save. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Strawberry up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
On the ground. And that's foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle.
Left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 7-2.
She's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but she'll take it. Now it's up to the hitters coming up behind her to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Sunshine. Strawberry.
Strawberry, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. On a line out towards center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. One hit, one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Angels 10 and the Yankees 2. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Strawberry was a big contributor for them in the win.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
We're here in Seattle. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Sunshine, Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels. Strawberry with an impressive show of speed in her last game, swiping 3 bags. It's through for a hit. So they get a runner aboard with a one-out single.
Yeah, that ball's hit hard.
Batting third, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. And that makes it 60 steals for her on the season.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive her in now.
Runner at second. Ground ball to the right side.
Hold on, right here.
Throws to first in time.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. On to the bottom of the first. No score. One out. Runner at second. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33. Sunshine Strawberry.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
Peraza, the runner at first with two gone. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Doubled his first time up.
Zuna.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Inside, ball one.
Throw to second. Out. Strawberry stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and she's no stranger to the spotlight. She's built for spots just like this.
What a stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Gavin Sheets, the next to hit. Two on, one out. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Payoff pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Huge strikeout there. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Go ahead run on base. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle. Kim.
Right here.
Jump throw across his body, and very nicely done for the out. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. First and second, no outs. Cal Raleigh digs in now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The 0-1. Base hit into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag.
On the tag, he's out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
Strawberry steps in. They're down, but she's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you won't get a whole rally in one swing. She just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
In the air to left center.
Find it.
And a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's the way to hit the ball right there.
Another multi-hit game for her, and she's been really hot lately. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Gavin Sheets will hit next. The tying run at the plate. Runner takes off. And a base hit.
Stand up.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
One down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Sal Frelick.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Fires to first. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't.
So runner at second, 2 down. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Munoz is just 1 strike away. Swing and he popped it up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take the series opener here at home. Strawberry kept the hitting streak alive.
If she can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Sunshine Strawberry, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can she keep it going today? It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Strawberry stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for her, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to her. Total domination.
Outside, ball one. Wu, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. The 1-0. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. She's one step closer to 100 homers this season. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So runner at second, 2 down. Joe Adele up next for the Mariners. Swing and he popped it up. That is the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 4th. Here's the Angels catcher, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Fought off foul. Strawberry, multi-time All-Star, over 1,000 runs batted in her career, and she's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is back. Cannonball coming. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
She's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. The 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
One-run game. 1 out, 1 on.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Kim. Throw to first is in time.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Gavin.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Joe Adele.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
Strawberry stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a base hit to left. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
Having herself a really nice game at the plate. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Gavin Sheets getting ready to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1. Score holds at 4-3. One down. And now Cal Raleigh.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Number 12, Josh.
Strawberry stepping in now. If she goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would go crazy.
And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Inside, just missed.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's into the gap. Runner from third in to score, and they lead it in the 10th. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And next for L.A., Gavin Sheets.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. You walk him.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
I think she surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when she took off, I think she caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
One away with a runner at third. And here in extra innings. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Throw down to third, but she's back safely. Rip to right. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. She's in to score on the sac fly, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Gunnar Henderson. Man at second. In the dirt. The 2-1. Base hit. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. Out at the plate.
You're out.
You know, Boog, baseball is a game of split-second decisions, and sometimes you feel the need to go a little bit off script. The message from the third base coach was clear, but the runner had something else in mind entirely.
So 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor. Scott going for save number 1 in this spot. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Chop back up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and that is the ball game. Strawberry had a great showing in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Sunshine Strawberry, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Strawberry digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Probably circled this one when the schedule came out, Boog. Might as well hand her the remote. She's been in full control.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Absolutely bang bang at first. Made her speed really work for her right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Gavin Sheets goes deep. His 21st of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did it with the pitch outside the zone. Impressive. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away now. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Rodriguez.
Man at first, 1 away.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
That's the ball.
That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The relay not in time. It's a double.
Wasting no time. She's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Gavin Sheets, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 on, 1 out. Pitch gets away.
On the bag, find the ball, find the ball.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Matt Wallner, the next to hit for the Angels. Now a pop-up on the infield. Young. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a slow roller. Naylor steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Angels 4 and the Mariners nothing. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Left field, way back there. That one carrying. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman.
So 2 down. Hae-Sung Kim, the next to hit.
Hae-Sung Kim.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Mariners leave 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Man at first. So in now for the Angels, Sunshine Strawberry. She's one of the best players in the game. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Angels leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Strawberry digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
No, that's up. Hey, X!
On the ground.
Go, 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 dig, dig, dig.
Toss to Naylor, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 9th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Strawberry kept the hitting streak alive.
You can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like she did in this one. No question. She's a key contributor for them.
You